Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this session. In this lecture, we will reflect on the running of an event and examine how important skills can develop through the planning and delivery process. When an event has finished, the work of the organizer is not fully complete. A successful event should always be reviewed carefully. Reflection helps us understand what went well, what did not go as planned, and what lessons can be carried forward into future events. A strong event is usually judged by a few key factors. First, it should meet its aims and objectives. Second, it should keep to the planned timing. Third, it should remain within budget. And fourth, any contingency plans should be used effectively if unexpected problems arise. Let us begin with aims and objectives. An event is successful when it achieves the purpose for which it was organized. For example, if the aim of the event was to raise awareness, increase attendance, promote a service, support a charity, or create customer engagement, the organizer must review whether that outcome was actually achieved. This is important because it shows whether the event delivered value to stakeholders, attendees, and the organization itself. Events usually meet their aims and objectives when the goals are clearly set during the planning stage and when every major activity supports those goals. If the aims are unclear from the beginning, it becomes very difficult to measure success at the end. The second area is timing. Timing matters because even a well-designed event can lose quality if sessions start late, activities overrun, speakers are delayed, or guests are left waiting. Good timing helps an event run smoothly and creates a professional experience for everyone involved. An event is more likely to stay on schedule when there is a detailed timetable, when responsibilities are clearly assigned, and when staff understand exactly what they need to do and when they need to do it. Good coordination before and during the event is essential. The third area is budget control. Budget is one of the most important measures of event success. If an event overspends, this can reduce profitability, create financial pressure, and even affect the viability of future events. A successful organizer does not only create a budget, they also monitor it throughout the process. An event is more likely to remain within budget when costs are reviewed regularly, unnecessary spending is avoided, and decisions are made carefully. Comparing expected costs with actual spending is an important part of the final evaluation. The fourth area is contingency planning. No matter how strong the original plan may be, problems can still happen. A supplier may arrive late, equipment may fail, attendance may be lower than expected. A health and safety issue may emerge. Weather may affect an outdoor activity. This is why contingency planning is so important. An event handles contingency effectively when possible risks are identified in advance and when the team is prepared to respond calmly and quickly. Good organizers do not wait for problems to happen. They prepare alternative actions before the event begins. Another important part of reflection is gathering feedback from attendees. Attendee feedback gives the organizer a direct understanding of how the event was experienced by the audience. People may be asked whether the event was enjoyable, whether it was well organized, whether the venue was suitable, whether communication was clear, and whether their expectations were met. This feedback is extremely useful because it helps identify both strengths and weaknesses. It may show that the event had a strong atmosphere and good content, but weak scheduling. It may show that people appreciated the venue but found registration unclear. It may also provide valuable suggestions for improvement, such as better facilities, clearer instructions, improved timing, or stronger customer support. So reflection is not only about personal opinion. It should be based on evidence, including feedback forms, evaluation questionnaires, timings, spending records, and overall outcomes. Now let us turn to skills development. Running an event helps a person develop a wide range of practical and professional skills. One of the most obvious is event management itself. This develops because the organizer has to plan, coordinate, monitor, and oversee many different parts. Employability skills also improve. Organizing an event shows responsibility, initiative, reliability, adaptability, and the ability to work under pressure. These are all qualities that employers value highly. Communication skills are developed because the organizer must share information clearly with team members, suppliers, guests, and stakeholders. This includes speaking, writing, listening, and giving instructions. Negotiation skills are also strengthened. Event organizers often need to discuss prices, services, delivery times, booking arrangements, and support requirements with venues, suppliers, and contractors. Time management is developed through creating schedules, setting deadlines, prioritizing tasks, and ensuring that work is completed on time. Problem-solving skills grow when unexpected issues arise. Teamworking skills improve because events are rarely delivered alone. Organizers usually work with colleagues, support staff, suppliers, volunteers, or managers. Success depends on cooperation, trust, coordination, and shared responsibility. A good organizer should also reflect honestly on personal performance. This means asking questions such as, what did I do well? Where did I struggle? How well did I communicate with others? Did I manage time effectively? How did I respond under pressure? What would I improve next time? This kind of reflection is important because it turns experience into learning. It helps an organizer become more confident, more professional, and more effective in future projects. To conclude, reflecting on the running of an event is a vital part of the event management process. It helps measure success against aims, timing, budget, and contingency planning. It also helps identify improvements through feedback and supports the development of essential business and employability skills. Thank you for watching this lecture on Reflect on the Running of the Event. I look forward to seeing you in the next lecture.